today? Hello, Velda. How are you? Hope you all are feeling well. Today is an exciting day because we are on the Renew, Reset, Reboot Challenge day number 3. Day number 1, we talked about self-love and what it is. Yesterday, we did some exercises on anxiety and we did a meditation on anxiety. So go back and look at those in the Facebook and your emails. They're in the guide in the featured section. So today I want to talk about feelings and your vibrations and what self-love actually means, because we have high and low vibrations inside of us, so that can also affect the way that we have self-love. So positive vibrations are going to be happiness, opening your heart, feeling grateful, and low vibrations are going to make you feel guilty, feel resentful, feel down. So we don't want to have those low vibrations. We want to constantly have those high vibrations. But the thing to remember is that the low vibrations that you do have, they are not bad. They are just ways to tell you that you're not aligned with yourself, and having yourself accountable, being with support, doing things that you love raises your vibrations. So today I want you to just for a moment, before we go into visualization and goals, is to just close your eyes and relax your shoulders. That's all I want right now, is for you to just start off by just closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, and just notice how you're feeling right now. In this moment, how are you feeling? And it can be great, it can be okay, it cannot be good. Just how are you feeling? Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And just think about how you're feeling right now. And don't allow any judgment to pass through you. Just be, just notice. That's all I want you to do, because when you're in your self-love journey, when you are trying to find compassion, a lot of it is noticing, because we go through life, we go through so much and we don't notice. We just keep on going. And then when it's too late or it's on the verge of blowing up, that's when we notice, hey, I don't feel right. Hey, I have a stress in my neck. Hey, I'm about to be upset, because we don't notice so we can work on what is going on inside of us. So for a moment, just take your breaths and notice. And now I want you to take your arms and put them around yourself like you're hugging you. Just hug yourself, because you are your best friend. You are the person who knows you better than anyone else. If you don't love yourself, then nobody else can love you the same way, because you are special to yourself. And I want you to repeat to yourself, I love myself, I am amazing, I am enough. And it might feel good, it might feel uncomfortable, but repeat that to yourself. I love myself, I am amazing, I am enough. I love myself, I am amazing, I am enough. For a moment, just sit in those words. Notice how your body feels. Are you aligned with those words? Do they make you feel uncomfortable? This is all part of awareness. Hug yourself tighter if you want, rub your arms. Just give yourself a little bit of self-love. Inhaling and exhaling, relaxing your shoulders. Taking your breaths. And whatever thoughts come, allow them to come. But know that you are amazing and you are enough. And if you work on this person that you're hugging and you build confidence and you know yourself in this journey, you can make all your desires and your feelings and your wishes come true. It's all up to this person that you are holding right now. Now you can slowly let go of your arms, gently open your eyes. And just for a moment, think and reflect. How are you all feeling with that? Did anything come up? Did you believe it? Did you not believe it? Velda, you're smiling. How did you feel with that?
It felt good.
Yeah.
To recognize that.
Right. Did you feel a little relaxed? Because we don't tell ourselves that so often, right? We tell other people, I love you, you're so great. We're worried about everybody else. But then when it comes to ourselves, we forget, or we don't have the energy because we're giving so much. So Anna, how did you feel?
Let's see. I don't know if I believe it. I say it, but I don't feel amazing right now. The stage I'm in my life, and I guess the things that I'm doing professionally, there's no feeling of amazement right now.
Right. So this is something for you to practice daily, to change your mindset and to really get connected with yourself. Because if you're not feeling it, there's a little bit of disconnection, and doing this daily is really going to help you feel better and start believing it. I want you to practice that. How about you, Jen?
It feels good. When I was in high school, I had a youth leader, and she told me to do this, and she told me to look in the mirror, look at myself and say it.
Yes.
And I couldn't do it. I would just cry and cry and cry. But the more I did it, and that's where this could probably help Anna too. The more I did it, the more it settled in, the more I began to be able to do it without crying and be able to look at myself. And I do love myself. I think it's really important for us to love ourselves so we can love other people properly. Exactly. But it's hard to do when we're not there yet, but I feel good.
Yeah, good share. Awesome. So I asked everybody if you had a paper and a pen around, because I wanted you to, a lot of times, I've talked to Velda about this. We have everything up here and we like to put it down. And, if we put it down on paper, then it actually is something we look at and we work on. We just don't have that circle stuff in our head. So I wanted you to write down 5 things that you love about yourself. For some, it's going to be easy. For some, it's going to be hard. But I want you to just take a time for a moment just to write down 5 things you love about yourself. Because it's important to become aware of what's happening inside. Because if your inner peace is not there and you don't notice, then you can't move on to the next step. So it's really important to write down 5 things you love about yourself. Because as you know, self-love creates a sense of self. And it is important to become aware and to listen, because it's going to increase your motivation. It's going to increase your love for yourself. It's going to reduce anxiety. And it's also going to get you towards the goals that you want as well. And so the second thing I want you guys to think about and write is to say to yourself, I am thankful for my body and my health. And name 2 things that you are thankful for in this area. 2 things that you're thankful for about your body and your health. Yeah, so if you write those down, then, you can see and visualize it. So I was talking to my friend Kate the other day, and we were talking about self-love and about how she was in her room for like 2 days because she was just going through some things. And I asked her, how did you get out of it? And she said that by really changing my mindset, by writing in my journal, by really knowing that this time would pass. So if anything comes up that is blocking you, really trying to adjust and tweak it, not looking at it as a block, is a way also to move forward. Because so many times we just say, okay, this is the end of the road, this is it. And we need to tweak and figure out that this is not the end of the road. This is just the universe and everybody telling us that this is not the path you're supposed to be on. Because when we're on our self-love journey, we have to remind ourselves that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to take work. We just need to move forward, but forward might be not what we're thinking in our head, because we're one-track minded people. We have to know that, you know, if it doesn't work this way, then there should be another route. Because when you self-love yourself and you're confident in yourself and you go through this journey, you're like, you know what, this is not working. So I can still get to my goal and get to the life that I desire and feel those feelings that I want to feel if I just take this path rather than this path. And that's when you build your confidence, you get your energy, you get that fire under your butt and you move. That's when that comes. And also, you know, when it comes to, where does that lead when it comes to visualization? So I do a lot of visualization meditations because that helps you set your goal. And when you're doing these meditations and these visualizations, it's really important to, you know, be specific. What are you wearing? What does the weather look like? What do you look like? Who are you with? How are you feeling? What are the colors around you? These are all important things to visualize, because visualizing is going to help you build your confidence and help you move towards the goal that you want, which is going to also improve your self-love for yourself and your self-compassion. Because the closer you get to your goal, the happier you become, the more motivated you become, the more you see something happening, and that becomes exciting. And so that changes all of your vibrations as well. Because if you don't have that self-love in you, then you won't have a goal. You'll be, what is my purpose? You know, like I know, like when my kids left for school and I was an empty nester, I didn't have any goals. I was not really self-loving myself, and I didn't even know, I'd go to a restaurant and I didn't even know what to order. Because when you have kids around, it's like, what do you want to order? They're like, I want to order this, I want to order that. And you never make any of the decisions. You're the person who drives them everywhere and does everything, but you never make the decisions. They're making all the decisions, what movies you're going to do, what you're going to do on the weekend, what you're going to eat. So when they leave, all of a sudden it's like, now what? And so that can also, you know, cause you to become lost, and you need to find your self-love again. So yeah, so is anyone willing to share anything that they love about themselves? Okay, Jen.
Okay, one of the things I really love about myself is that I'm able to love people right where they are in their situations, in their muck, and have the grace for them.
Awesome, that's awesome. So you're an accepting. You would say you love your, you know, one thing good about you is that you accept.
Yeah.
Awesome. How about you, Anna?
Yeah, I'm super dark here, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm I don't know, I guess we're all giving, but I guess I really give as much as I can of myself to all of my relationships. I'm very mindful of what other people will want and try to give them what they need, what they will want.
So what does that do to your energy?
Well, I think most times it's enriching, but other times, well, I have a sick daughter, so it's different, because I think you cannot expect from her back what a normal person will give you. So yeah, so it's much harder. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but it's because she's sick. So it's different.
Right. So you still need to nourish yourself with the mindset, with the love, with the self-love, because you're giving so much and you're not having anything for yourself.
I'm trying to give myself more and more, but it's a hard process. I think
Yes,
that
it
she
is.
requires so much, and I feel so responsible for her that, which it's the way I think it should be. Some people think, oh, you should just let her be whatever, but I'm unable to. I feel extremely responsible to help her as much as I can.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
You're a mother, you know, you're always going to be there for your kids and have that extra for them, right?
Mhm.
So you're doing a great job in what you're doing. You know, being here in the challenge is going to help you, you know, with tools and also with the meditations. Really, really look into your inner self. So you've got this. You can do this.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So Velda, I want you to ask you, we had talked about, I am thankful for my body and my health. What are you thankful for with your body?
I like the energy that I have. And I like my body image. And then for health, I'm so thankful for my immune system and a working digestive system.
Awesome. Awesome. Good answers. Good answers. For those of you who are just coming in, we were answering the questions. You can also watch this on the replay. 5 things that you love about yourself and what you're thankful for your body and your health for. And we did an exercise before that on really embracing yourself as well. So just so that you guys get nice and relaxed and really, you know, start noticing and become aware and visualizing. I want you to really visualize and think about in this meditation, follow it along, but think about your goals. Think about what you want and really, really be able to see it like a picture. And you can even do this on your own as well. If you are at home, if you're in bed, close your eyes and visualize every little thing that you want and work towards it, because so many of us don't have goals, or we have goals, but we don't know what they are. You know, I want to lose weight. I want to cut sugar. I want to be happier. We have all these goals, but we don't know what they mean, you know, and everybody's goals are different. So if you really contain yourself, like even write it down, this is what I want my future to look like. This is what I visualize. And then take that piece of paper and imagine it. It really, really helps in your self-love because it gives you confidence and it gives you a way to move forward also and create what you want to create. Because if you don't know what you're going to create, then you're just, you know, going to wonder, what is my purpose? What do I want? What is my goal? So it's really important, you know, whether it's to cure an illness, whether it is to get a house, whether it is to have more money, whether it is to feel better about yourself, whatever your goal is, because everybody has different goals, you know, really visualizing that is so important. So what I want you all to do in this relaxation today is just lay on your backs. I just want you to lay on your back if you're able to. You can do the sitting up, but laying down is kind of nice if you have that area. And I want you to just close your eyes. And I want you to just, you know, relax your jaw. Yeah, relax your jaw, sit back and be really, really comfortable. And the reason why I chose this visualization was so you guys can get in the habit of really seeing your goals in your future, because part of being self-love, having self-compassion and moving forward is, you know, knowing what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, then how can you move forward? How can you have confidence? How can you have motivation? Can you have energy? Because most of us are in a place of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel. I can't figure it out. Why is this happening? And once you set your goals, you know, you'll be able to move forward into the desires, the feelings, and feeling better about yourself as well. So lay down on your back, just relax. You know, you can have pillows, you can have blankets, whatever you need. And just soften your face. Allow your eyelids to feel heavy. Relax your shoulders. Notice the ground underneath you. Check your belly, check your chest. Notice how, your belly is rising and falling. If the breath is in the chest, move it to the belly and just relax. And imagine how it would feel if you knew what your future was going to be like, if you could imagine and it was everything that you wanted. Allow those positive vibrations to run through your body. But then also know that other people are in the same position as you. Where they're also feeling like they need more self-love. They're trying to feel better about themselves. They've given so much energy and time to others that now they're ready to take care of themselves. And notice how you feel about this awareness. We're talking about awareness today. We're talking about noticing and feeling our bodies, loving ourselves. And today I want you to add the mantra, I am here to nourish and love my body and what it is telling me. I am here to nourish and love my body and what it is telling me. I am here to nourish and love my body and what it is telling me. And notice your body. And as you're making yourself comfortable on your bed, on your floor, on your couch, wherever it is, add some pillows if you need to have a little bit of extra comfort, because this is your journey of self-love and visualization. Slowly allow your eyes to close and your body to just melt into the floor or the bed, and allowing your attention to gently come into your body and allow your breath to flow as you inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale long, exhale longer, just relaxing your body, focusing on the breath and my voice. Start experience a sense of the body as a whole, just simply laying there, extending the breath. And when you feel ready, picturing in your eyes the image of a lake. Inhale deep, exhale long. Notice how your body is getting heavier on the surface as you connect more and more with the earth or the ground beneath you. And just imagine that perhaps the lake is something you know frequent and well, or that you've seen in a photograph or an imaginary lake for that matter. Just seeing if you can bring that image into the vivid focus of your mind's eye as you relax and go deeper and deeper. Notice how his extended body of water held in a depression in the earth's surface and perhaps fed by a spring or stream. If you watch and observe the lake carefully, you'll notice that it's always changing and yet it's always itself. It changes as the sun moves across the sky. The light is reflected off the water in different ways. It changes depending on the weather. Inhale deep, exhale long, going deeper into your restful place. Noticing how you feel. And sometimes on a very calm day, The surface might, like glass, and reflect virtually. Everything with great precision comes by. Clouds, birds, trees that might surround the lake, the sun. As it makes its journey across the sky, and for that matter, the moon and the stars. So there are times when the lake is extremely reflective and contains, in a certain way, everything that comes over it. In different periods of time, the surface might be choppy or rolled, and sometimes quite pronounced in the waves, in which times the light sparkles off the waves in a different way, like a myriad of jewels. Of course, the lake changes through the seasons. In the winter, depending on its location, it might actually be frozen over, at least on the surface. Through day and night, and through the seasons and through the years, the lake is constantly changing, but always is in its own essential nature. Relax your body a little more. Notice your breath. Let's see if we can invite the lake to become coextensive with our own body laying here, so that our body becomes the lake itself. We also feel held and embraced as we lie here, aware of the many ways in which our own mind is like the surface of a lake, sometimes highly reflective and sometimes choppy. Getting in touch with the senses of the entirety of the lake, the full body of water, not only in the surface, but down below. As you lie here, just experiencing the fullness of your own being, so that even at times when your mind is choppy and upset or reactive, or dealing with difficult things, we can drop down beneath the surface of our own mind's waves and find a stillness and calmness that's always here and always available to us, with each moment, with each breath, and certainly when we come to lie in this way. Lying here under the canopy of our vast awareness, experiencing the moment-to-moment changes in the body and its sensations, thoughts, feelings, impulses, sounds, and all the while, lake-like, just simply laying here, watching the play of the weather, of the mind and the body. Allowing the awareness to hold it all, moment to moment, breath to breath, in our own fullness, in our own completeness, moment by moment. I want you to slowly come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and slowly turn on your side. Or if you're not able to, just open your eyes and just take a moment to just reflect. Notice how your body's feeling. Become aware. These moments of meditation are times to just sit still and reflect. And you can slowly sit up when you're ready, with your eyes closed or just in a downward gaze, softening your shoulders, relaxing your face, noticing where your breath is and how it's flowing, slowly rubbing your hands together, feeling the heat of your hands. And when you're ready and you feel the heat, you can place your hands over your eyes, feeling the warmth Slowly taking your hands down, placing them on your knees. Relaxing your shoulders. Taking your breaths. Slowly opening your eyes, coming back to the room. Taking a moment to notice how your vibrations are, how your body is feeling. Maybe saying something kind to yourself. Or you can repeat the mantra, I'm here to nourish and love my body, and listen to what it's saying, because that's the most important thing. When you are starting your self-love journey, thinking about compassion, really listening to your body, taking time for yourself, filling that empty space with energy and kindness and compassion is what is going to help you nourish yourself with the inner peace. So when any of you are ready, you can come back on camera. And just reflect and let me know how you're feeling. Anyone wanna, how are you guys feeling? Relaxed a little bit?
I feel amazing.
Good. Tracy, how are you
Could go
feeling?
back to it again.
Oh, good. Good. Anna?
Yeah, I loved it. It was short, but very relaxing.
Yeah, tomorrow we have a long one. Tomorrow I have a really nice higher self long one. But today, because we did a whole bunch of exercises, I
Sure,
kept it short.
It
Yeah.
was wonderful.
How about you, Terry? Was it okay? Good, good. And Jen, feel relaxed? Okay, good. Awesome. So I just want everybody to feel relaxed and remember to answer the journal prompt, and I'm available for you guys whenever you need me. And I hope this was very relaxing. And tomorrow we will talk about our higher self and ways to create daily success in our life. So that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. If you came in late, you can always watch the replay. Let's see, Friday is our master class. So don't forget if you can make it. I know Anna, you can't make it,
Right.
but the replay will be there as well. But today, my little health self-care thing is dry brushing. Has anyone ever heard of dry brushing? It is an Ayurvedic, really, really cool way to raise your vibrations and also clean the toxins out and clean your skin out. So it's really, really fun. And I do this, before a shower, and I do this as much as I can. And I have some friends who do it regularly, and they just feel so alive and vibrant after this. So this is the brush. This is a brush. I love to do like these little tips to teach you guys little fun things for self-care. I just love to do that. So this is the brush. And what you do with the brush is, like you're naked. I'm not naked right now. So, and I'm not gonna be, so I'll just show you it with my clothes on. But you just take it and you just brush upward through your whole body, through your fingers, the palm of your hands, and you brush towards your heart. So everything should come towards your heart. So if you're going through the neck, you'll go to your heart. If you're going on the right side, you'll go to your heart, and you'll rub, your boobs, and you'll come close to your heart, go under. And then even with your legs, let me see if I can do this. I should have a yoga teacher. You go up and you go all the way up to your heart. So you have to brush your legs upwards like this too, all the way up. And you go up your body and you go up your back, and you just constantly brush. And then you're stimulating your cells, you're stimulating your body, and it just keep on going towards your heart. So it's much easier if you don't have clothes on, but we're not going to do that today. It's not that type of a challenge. Maybe some other day. But anyway, this is the way, just constantly just brushing. and do it before a shower. If you want, you can put oil. I usually, because it's dry brushing, I usually don't put oil, but it just feels really good. And the more you do it, the more you feel stimulated and you have energy, and it just pushes everything towards the heart. So it's really healthy also for your organs as well. So it really stimulates the organs. It'll help with migraines, because I know, Terry, you were saying it just helps with a lot of inside stuff also. And it's a really, really ancient Ayurvedic practice. So that's my little extra of the self-care. Yes, Jen.
So I would imagine it also stimulates the lymphatic system, so it's getting all those things going. Plus you're exfoliating at the same time. That's two birds.
Exactly, two birds, exactly. Yes, it does. I meant to say that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes, and also it's a great exfoliator, because you should be exfoliating your skin at least once a week, and your face. And speaking about face, I do exfoliate my face twice a week, but you know, it has to be the crystals that are very, very small. Or Aveda has one that's a liquid exfoliator. If you use the crystals that are really, really big for exfoliating, it's going to give you scars and scratch your face. So you have to use the very, very fine ones, and using them, and use it once a week, because our skin gets dull and looks aged and not so shiny because we're not exfoliating. So exfoliating after you wash your face is really, really an important self-care thing, because along with, you know, the meditation, the talks, the accountability, the yoga, really taking care of your body is important when it comes to self-love, because it's a whole system, right? It's not just the mind, it's the body, it's spirit. So taking a shower, with a warm shower, and just rubbing your body with soap, or just your hands, just feeling and touching your body. There's nothing wrong with that. And telling your body, you know, you're enough, I love you. It's really about changing your mindset, because your mindset and the way you treat your body have to be together. If you have a mindset that is negative, or that is not positive, or you have low vibrations, and you're taking care of your body, it's not going to connect, because your body's going to look good, but you're going to be that person who, you know, doesn't think in the positive way that they should, right? And have those good vibrations. And if you have the vibrations and your body isn't, then you're still not going to feel in alignment, because you'll be like, oh, wow, this is great, but my body. So we need to connect the two. And that's what I try to do in my challenges and everything else, is connect the two. Because when you connect the two, so you have one here, that's disconnection. You connect the two, you have alignment. And then you're able to go towards your goals, you're able to feel motivation, you're able to feel good. It's really about that. And it's hard work, it's not easy, right? And so many of us, we go so far and then we say, oh, I'm so tired, I can't do this, I give up. And we don't realize that where we came from to where we are is so much of a journey, and we give up, right? But if you're in this place and you feel stuck, that's when you get support, that's when you change things, that's when you figure it out so you can move forward. Right? Otherwise, you'll always be at that line. You'll never go past that line, and you'll never be the person or create the life that you want to create. So having self-love and the mindset and the body together as one is so important. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, Smana. Thank you for everything.
Oh, sure, no worries. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you're not able to come, then the replay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
See you guys
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.